One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Memphis Tigers offense will come out first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Lewis wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's crossed. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his...
He's going to go for a big one. Snatches it on the right. Open spaces. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep him honest, take him chunk by chunk.
Got his man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
From the gun, running back on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun to give, looking for room. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45, on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Mobley. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Ready to try the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Bringing the heat. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Memphis. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Tulane right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Mobley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Pickup of 15. First down,
Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. The toss to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Some misdirection with the counter. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Lewis wants to pass. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. That could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Bohannon. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the ground. They'll knock knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Lewis to throw. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the right. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Toss sweep right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
They get to him as he throws. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of this sport.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Touchdown, Memphis! They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grabbed near the marker. It's Preston. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. The field goal is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Tulane, 21. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Makes a move. Look up. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. 10. Touchdown, Memphis. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop calmer and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving this.
He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got it in the middle, it's Cross.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Lewis wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hayes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going right and going deep. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lewis to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Memphis will be forced to punt.
Number 46, odds to punt it away.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Preston.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
near the 2
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Tulane.
Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Green Wave! And that one will give them the lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. Runs for the tackle. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Handoff from the shotgun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Using his feet. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down.
Into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The toss to the outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
This is just getting gross. I mean, he's close to 500 yards now just dissecting this defense. They have had no answer for that powerful arm.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. They'll run the toss. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Looking to get it in. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to...
Touchdown, Tulane! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's crossed. Powers through the defender. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Lewis wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Sure hands, it's Smith. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game.